What is going on, everybody? It is the Full Throttle Hog, and we are coming back to you with another video. If this is your first time here, I'd like to say welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit subscribe down below. We come out with a video every single Monday. Hit that bell icon so you know every single time that video comes out. So we're going to start a new type of series. We're going to go over some of the things about Harley Davidson that I've learned in the past 10 months, but today's video is going to cover the 6 add-ons that I feel that you need immediately when you buy a Harley Davidson touring model motorcycle. So let's get into that right now. So here are the 6 items I feel that you need. These are in no particular order. This is just my opinion. It's all subjective. If there's something I missed, go ahead and leave a comment down below and let me know what you think that other Harley riders need to get. So the first thing that I think that you are going to need is some bars and some grips.
So when you get your first touring bike, and especially, more specifically the Road Glide Special, the handlebars themselves, one, I don't find them very aesthetically pleasing. Two, the comfort level. Now, if you're a shorter rider, there is some flexibility to move those bars just a little bit, but I would highly recommend that you pick yourself up, just a set of bars that fits your needs. I'm 6'3", and I went with the Yaffe 14-inch bars and the Geta grips, because if you're going to do the bars, you might as well do the grips at the exact same time. The 14-inch Yaffe bars was the perfect fit as far as comfortability and maneuverability on the bike. And it's aesthetically pleasing to the eye, in my opinion. For this particular bike, having 14-inch bars on there is the way to go.
Another item I feel that you should pick up immediately is going to be swapping out the stock windscreen.
So when we talk about windscreens, the stock windscreen that you get is really at 6'3". Again, this might be better for a shorter rider, but at 6'3", I got some bad wind buffeting. So you want to give yourself a chance to enjoy your ride when you're out there, especially on the longer rides. And so I went with a Clockworks 12-inch Pro, and it made the world of difference. Immediately, highly recommend changing out that windscreen before you even take it off the lot.
Next item on the list, it's often overlooked unless you get a CVO, which I believe they still come with it, is going to be mid-engine heat deflectors.
Mid-engine heat deflectors. These are a lifesaver and they are a must. They're relatively inexpensive. Once again, I found the link, so the link's in the description down below. Pick these up off Amazon. These things right here are a lifesaver. So even with the heat management system through Harley Davidson, you still run into just a lot of heat in this area, and that can be quite uncomfortable, I will tell you. So picking these up, the install wasn't too bad. It is a little time consuming, you got to take your time, but immediately noticed a huge difference as far as heat coming up. And these deflectors right here, I think they should come stock. I think the CVO has them stock, but for the Road Glide Special it didn't, but it's a must.
After that, especially for those long rides, I think you are going to want to pick yourself up a set of highway pegs.
So when you get on the road and you're going on those long trips, getting on the highway, having highway pegs is a huge saver. It gives you a chance to change pretty much your leg position, which affects your hips, which will affect your back. All in all, good investment to pick up right out of the gate is going to be some highway pegs. I went ahead and changed out the rear passenger pegs for the floorboards and then moved those pegs with just this bracket here up to the front, so I had some comfortable highway pegs, so strongly recommend it.
Next thing on the list is gonna have to be swapping out that stock Harley seat.
You want to change out that seat, especially if you're riding 2-up. The stock Harley seat for the passenger is pretty much nothing. My wife and I went on our first ride after I got the bike, and immediately she said, we can't do that again, so we had to upgrade the seat. So I decided to go with the Harley Davidson tall boy seat for a couple reasons. One, it moved me back 2 inches, and being 6'3", having that little bit extra room was a big difference, but the comfortability and the padding, especially back in the rear, made all the difference for the wife. And the seat in itself is comfortable, and I like being pushed back.
And last but certainly not least, you need to change the suspension.
So it is no secret, the Harley Davidson stock suspension is terrible in comparison, especially what you're paying for. It's terrible. You want to get that swapped out right away. You'll notice if you're on stock suspension, there's a huge clank. If you hit any type of bump, you're going to feel it, one. Two, your passenger's not gonna have that much fun if you're gonna be two up. You know, you just need to upgrade that stock suspension. So for me, if you've watched this channel, you know I went with Pro Action. Highly recommend them. Great company. Met the owners out in Sturgis. Just all around great product. I've been riding this for 2 months. I have zero complaints, but upgrade that suspension. But those are going to be the top 6 items I think you should pick up right away when you are going with the Harley Davidson Touring Edition. I don't know, let me know down in the comments what you think. Is there something that I missed, something that you would recommend for other riders? I've had this Road Glide Special now for 10 months. I am gonna dive a little deeper and kind of show you guys in future videos of all the upgrades I've done, some of the things that I like, going over the infotainment system and things that might be worth it, and some things that you probably can leave out on your purchase to save you some money. But that's gonna do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hit subscribe, go ahead and fist bump that like button, and let me know what you thought of this video, and we will catch you next Monday.